to do some more videos, which is kind of fun, and include people who have inspired me and have changed my life on a daily basis. And this is my very good friend Wendy, and I think we met when I was looking to go to IIN. Somehow I found her, and I just wanted to get my emotions out and see if it was a right fit, and we instantly met and instantly clicked. And it was just so beautiful to meet someone who's doing something that I really truly believe in, and health coaching and teaching people how to cook better and live better and live healthier. So,
and I'm so happy to be here. And
yay.
Thank you so much for giving me a buzz and walking into my life.
Yay! I wanted to share one of the top cookbooks that I have on my coffee table, and it's called Nourish. And just going to ask her a couple of questions about it while we kind of look through it. And it's filled with recipes that everyone needs to just have in their little black belt of cooking, I believe. This is a book that really proves how many wonderful dishes you can make from whole ingredients. So this is it. And I'm just going to ask, what was your inspiration for creating it and sort of that process?
Well, it started germinating when one of my very good friends, also who is a health counselor, and she and I were exchanging lots of recipes together. We constantly give recipes to our clients. We want them to get back in the kitchen. I mean, that's one of the best ways to love yourself and love your family, is to start touching and feeling and playing with your food. And so, because it was such a big part of our businesses, we decided to get a collection of recipes from like-minded people in the community and put them all together in a book that we highlight people's different strengths. We have raw food in there, we've got cooked food, we've got vegan, we've got some animal products, we've got something for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and for the sweetness in your life as well. So it was a connection of people in the community. We've got acupuncturists and massage therapists and just like-minded, local celebrity chefs are in here, and just playing in the kitchen.
The difference between regular cookbooks where you have one author and you have one perspective, and you can find their culinary signature, which is often what we want. We're following a chef, we're following an author, and we want to know what their thing is. But having a compilation kind of enables you to have a lot of sit-down sessions with multiple authors, multiple perspectives, and it's kind of a gold mine.
What we love as health counselors, my co-author and I, is that we're all a little bit different people anyway. We all have transitions that we go through in life and what our food tastes are, and we don't work with we need people wherever they are, basically, in their health journey, and we want to be able to open it up. And so the book kind of touches on all these favorite ideas, but the one thing it does include is simple, real whole food, and not the processed food, and so getting as close to nature as possible, which is exactly why I think we connect.
So if someone is all about meat and potatoes, maybe they could be all about, they can kind of upgrade and say a little less meat, a little less potato, and let's include a salad. So if it's all or nothing, black and white, a lot of people may not do it. Ideally, you want to live the healthiest you can possibly live and eat the healthiest foods possible, but you have to support people where they are, and then they can do it, versus punishing people for not being 100% anything. They love their pasta, but maybe we can include, you can still have your pasta, but it's a raw sweet potato pasta or a zucchini pasta. So.
Well, I think we often want this instant gratification, and we want to believe that we can instantly change. And I think the lifetime of being in a kitchen and the journey is just one small step at a time. Over time creates beautiful results. So not trying to beat ourselves up about doing something for so long and making some small changes. In this book, just one recipe a week could, over a year, could really transform someone's cellular level.
So what we're going to do is we're going to just show you, there's 3 recipes in here. I was saying to Wendy before, it must have been winter when I sent her these recipes because they're very winter-based, which is perfect for you guys. But it focuses on the greens like Swiss chard. So there's a Swiss Tropics smoothie with
so delicious
strawberries and Swiss chard. And if you don't like Swiss chard, you will love this recipe because what's not to love about Swiss chard though? It's such a beautiful, beautiful green, but when you put fruit with it and you're not a huge fan of it, then you really just use the fruit and get all the benefits of the green, which is a huge plus. And I love cranberries, so we've included, this is kind of my go-to photo. I don't know if you've noticed, but it's on a lot of different...
It's amazing. It's in our video that we did of your book, of the book too.
And it's a cranberry ice cream, perfect for the holidays, and it's raw, vegan, and anybody can make it if you have a high-powered blender. But we're actually going to make this sweet potato pasta with a whole foods-based pesto and cranberries. So that's what I'm going to make now. This is a spiralizer that you can get pretty inexpensively on different sites, and it makes more angel hair shaped pasta. So if you want a thinner pasta, this is a great way to go. I actually love both of them. The simple one, and this is a little bit more of a complex one. It has multiple blades. It has just a regular slicer. It has something that makes the pasta look like udon, kind of like a much thicker, thicker pasta. If I can put it back in there. And then we're just going to use one that actually makes more like spaghetti. So you have a lot of choices. Ideally, you're going to just have a flat surface on either side. This one also has a sharp pointed end. So you're just going to put your sweet potato in the sharp pointed end. Click this in place. And it'll stop on its own when it's done.
And I love this contraption instead of using just a peeler because it gets nice and tiny and it's got that texture.
But in a pinch, if you had a peeler, you could actually just use a regular peeler and make some pasta. All right. So it's really super, super fine.
Beautiful.
It's just so, you just kind of want to like look at it really up close. It looks so pretty. It's angel hair. So we're going to put this just aside for a second, and then we're going to make a pesto. And maybe while it's processing, I can actually finish these guys up. So we're going to open this up. Now, you can have your own regular pesto using pine nuts and basil and olive oil and garlic, but I love more whole fats. So I'm trying to, me personally, obviously not everyone's going to do this, but I love just using walnuts instead of pine nuts. It's a lot more cost effective, and you're getting all those omega-3, fatty acids for your brain.
Brain food.
Brain food. We've actually soaked and dehydrated these. You don't have to do that, but when we do, we get walnuts kind of in bulk. We put them in water for 3 to 4 hours, or sometimes even overnight, and then we just pop them in the dehydrator, and they're germinated this way. So they're, especially for people who have stomach issues with digesting nuts, this is a really great way to do it. And it comes with all the fiber, whereas if you use a lot of olive oil, it doesn't have, it tastes amazing, but it doesn't have the fiber component of it. So
perfect.
I'm just going to put that in. And we're going to use, this is a whole head of organic basil. And
smell that.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you ever are getting married, you could just kind of walk down with that.
There you go.
Have like a massive herb bouquet. I would love that. And I use the stems. So we're just going to put that in there. They taste amazing, and the processor actually breaks them down. So you're not like chewing and gnawing on this big fat stem.
Yep. We throw way too many stems away.
Oh my gosh, right? Yeah. You can, if you want to make it really spunky, you could add some rosemary in there. You can add some lemon thyme in there and make it. You can make an arugula pesto, but this is just like the regular basil pesto. And a little pinch of sea salt. Actually, this is a container of sea salt that has Himalayan pink salt in it. So you can use any kind of sea salt though. So I just lied on camera. It's not sea salt. And we're gonna put some
tricks of the kitchen.
I know. Well, you have to save containers, and
you have to save containers. That's
and
right.
that we're just so used to
especially glass.
Yeah. We're so used to that container, and so we just get sea salt in bulk and just kind of add it in, and then you never know what you're gonna get when you open it up. Sometimes we have this like black Hawaiian sea salt, and it's like volcanic, and you just open it up, you're like, oh, today we're doing the black, and, you know, whatever we have on hand. So I'm gonna do some garlic. And I love, oh my gosh, I don't know, do you do a lot of raw garlic? Just like on
love raw garlic.
I love raw garlic.
Throw it in there.
Yes.
So good for us.
Lucky for us, well, my husband loves raw garlic, and when I eat it, I don't feel guilty because we both kind of stink, you know. So it helps to have someone
feed it to your family, and no one will get offended.
Yes, and it's beautiful. That's a 3-ingredient right there. That's a 3-ingredient pesto without oil and just based on whole, really good fats, and the kind of fat that we really should be getting a lot more of, which is the omega-3s. And we're going to process. That's it. And along the way, if you want to thin it out just a little bit, if you want to make it a pate, just leave it as is. But if you want to thin it out and make it more of a sauce, you just can add some water and it'll thin it out and it'll be beautiful. So we'll process. And look at how the scratch and sniff on video. It smells so good. It's so pretty too. That's it. By the way, this is really good in like stuffed mushrooms. If you marinate some mushrooms, you can dehydrate them, or you can bake them if you're baking them, or roast them, or whatever, and then just put some of that on top, and it's like it makes itself a meal. It's beautiful.
It's so simple.
Yes. So here we have our little bowl. I said I would spiralize the rest of this, and I got distracted because I was making the sauce.
That's okay. That's okay. A small bowl.
Yes. So we're just going to plate it. It's so pretty. And maybe you can help me with that cranberries. Let's do that. All right. I'm going to put the sauce on first, and then we'll just decorate. You can, if you wanted to, you can massage the sauce in a little bit. But this is kind of like the colors are really funky.
And the presentation is beautiful. So you take it to the table and everyone.
Yes.
You get the
and then you can decorate with some of the, these are just slivered almonds and some cranberries.
Right. So the cranberries are without sugar added. So you don't, so when you're going to the bulk section of the store, just get the pure cranberries, the pure cherries without all the sugar.
Yeah. So that's it. This is spiralized sweet potato pasta with a walnut pesto with garlic, cranberries, and almonds. Perfect. And it's in this book. Beautiful. So we're going to take a moment and tell them how they can get it again one more time. And there will be links at the bottom as well that say that as well.
Yeah, so you can purchase the book at Amazon, and you can also go to nourishtoflourish.com, and you can also find us on the Facebook. So Nourish Cookbook is our tag for that. Nourish-to-flourish.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And now we finished with the song. I'm just kidding. Never done. I hope you guys make it. Have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. Definitely grab this book, visit her site, and she's, even just reach out to her. She's just such an amazing person to know and to befriend, and just such an inspiration. Thank you so much.